My BF went to his brother's wedding that I was not welcome at and now is looking for sympathy. About 6 months ago, his brother's fiancée started getting pretty over-the-top touchy and inappropriate with him when his brother wasn't around. He and I noticed it, but apparently we're the only ones. She didn't take hints of him avoiding being alone with her or physically removing her hands from him. In an attempt to not embarrass her, he ended up sending her a text basically saying he values their relationship, but she's recently started doing a bit too much, and it made him uncomfortable. Obviously it made me uncomfortable too, but I figured I should stay out of it and let him handle. His brother is a hothead who says and physically does whatever he wants to people without repercussion. That includes telling his mom and his family to go EFF themselves regularly and pushing his mom around. Needless to say, I never loved hanging out with the brother or fiancé for these reasons. Brother became aware of the text and flew off the handle, eventually resulting in a 2 hours in-person blowout where the brother, fiancé, and mom were yelling at my BF, but primarily at me, for being insecure and trying to tear their family apart. Brother acted like he was going to physically hurt me a couple times. It was wild. The last 6 months have been spent with the mom being somewhat apologetic but still blaming me for everything, saying my comments, my BF's text, caused all the family issues. She put it on me and my BF to fix it. I would be just peachy never seeing the bro and SIL again, but I went along with my BF's failed attempts to repair the relationship. It basically got to the point where they said if I don't apologize for my comments, then there will be no healing. Brother and SIL randomly decided to get married with about a week's warning. My BF was told they really wanted him there, but I was not welcome. I get it. I wouldn't want them at my wedding either. I told my BF I expected if he went, there'd be some drama as there always is. He said no way. My BF was torn between supporting me and not going versus supporting his brother/family and attending. I told him to please make the decision for himself, not based on what I or his parents want. Their relationship, though horrible and broken as it is obviously complicated and I didn't want to make a dramatic statement like I'd break up with him if he went. So he doesn't go. They somehow repair the relationship, and he forever sorta blames me because I may have forced him not to go, etc. He decided he wasn't going. An hour before the wedding, his parents told him if he didn't show up, he wasn't welcome to be in the family. He folded and went. I was not pleased, not because he went to the wedding, but because they emotionally blackmailed him into changing his mind. My BF planned to leave after the ceremony and was cornered by his brother when he was walking out. They got into an argument as always, and the brother grabbed my BF by the throat and threw him into the garage door, causing scrapes and swelling. BF came home that night sobbing and an absolute mess. I absolutely did, and do not have it in me to offer much in the way of support. It's taking a lot for me not to hit him with an, I told you so, and this is the family you were so worried about losing? I'm just disappointed in everything right now. BF told his parents that he's stepping back from the family after all of this craziness and violence, but I feel like it'll only be temporary until they threaten him again. I'm just very concerned about our relationship and whether I stick around or not. Is our relationship beyond repair or worth sticking it out? Everything up to this last 6 months has been a dream, but most recently a nightmare. ETA. My BF is a very nice guy, polar opposite of his immediate family. He's always been the peacemaker in their crazy family. The mom knows the brother can't be scolded or threatened into having a shred of humanity, which is why she goes to my BF and guilts or manipulates him to do what she wants. I feel like all of this, plus my support, has opened his eyes to how mistreated he's been by his family and how suddenly I'm now the villain despite keeping my mouth shut and staying out of it. I know cutting off family is hard, and something he never thought he'd have to do, even temporarily, but for my/our safety, mental health, general well-being, I do not see how we can maintain a relationship with his parents and bro.